You think after doing YouTube videos for a while, introductions would come naturally.
1, 2, 3, and
Welcome back, guys. Welcome to the last thrift haul of the year. Not for me, probably, but for this channel. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel, and if you're one of my old thrift friends, I'm glad that you've stuck around. So, here in this thrift haul, I've got some vintage items, some color, which is refreshing, and some pilgrim items. So let me get started. I got a lot of cozy stuff too. So starting off with the vintage item, I got a pair of these vintage high-waist jeans, and they're this great indigo color. What sets them apart from a lot of the other high-waist jeans is the ankle. It's got this adorable denim bow and then the zipper. So my sister used to have a pair like these when I was little, and I remember liking them then. And I'm sure these are from that time, so it was cool to find them. And when I was thrifting, there was a whole bundle full of them in every color. So someone must have found them in their basement or their closet all neglected and decided to give them all away at once. But these were the only ones I could find that were most wearable, because the other washes were just a little bit too crazy. So I really like this indigo blue color and the adorable little denim bow and ankle zipper. And I wandered into the men's section and I found this great wool pink sweater. And when I first got it, I really should have taken a before picture. When I first picked it up, it was really huge. It was like men's size XXL or something, and not even in the fashionable oversized way. The sleeves were very long. The whole thing was huge, so I took a risk and I washed it. I washed this wool sweater in the washing machine, and it shrunk in the best way possible because it's more fitted to me, and it worked out really great. And this was only $1, so I took that dollar risk and it worked out. It didn't work out so well with this next sweater, which I'm really bummed about, but I'm still gonna work with it and try to make it stretch out a bit. Fair Isle lamb's wool sweater, and it's a nice cream color. And I love this Fair Isle knit print. It's like the quintessential winter sweater. I mean, even with the ugly, hideous Christmas sweater parties, or even if you're taking it seriously, I love that print. And all these wool sweaters are just so cozy for this time of year. And they can be made edgy. They don't have to look too like 80s prep. You know, just throw on some Chelsea boots. Even with a leather jacket, it works. So I absolutely love Fair Isle, and I'm not going to give up on this sweater yet. I'm definitely going to wear it over some bulky clothes and try to stretch it out and make it work. I hope it doesn't end up re-donated into the kids section. And this was actually a repeat thrift buy, which is very rare when thrifting. So it's this great Windowpane top. And the first one I found like this months ago was, it was too large on me and it didn't hang right. So I'm gonna add it to my shop. So I was really excited to find this one that fits me much better. It's got red and gray and white and black instead of your common black and white window pane. And I know I will get a lot of wear out of this. It's linen, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to keep like iron pressed and looking good, but I think it's worth the trouble. I got another pink sweater, and this one was kind of pricey. I say pricey, but it was only like $4. So this was the right price for me because I've been seeing these type of sweaters at the shops and I've not been wanting to pay the price for them. So I'm glad I picked this one up. And I definitely had to work on this one to make it wearable. When I first got it, I threw it in the wash, even though it's a wool blend, because it had a curious smell. And I should have sniffed before I bought it, but I ended up having to soak it in baking soda. But it worked out just fine, and I air dried it, and it's as good as new. And I'm really excited to have this sweater because it's just the right shade of pink I was looking for. And it's chunky and oversized and warm, and I really like it. Okay, this next piece I got at Goodwill on the half off tag. Woo! It's exciting and rare. So I think it was like $3 something. Anyway, it's this black sheer long sleeve with this statement patchwork big polka dot on the side. And I really like it for its sheer long sleeves because I think even though in the cold winter, these do provide some warmth with layering because it's against your skin. And they really look great with those sleeveless shift dresses. And I know I'll get a lot of wear of this, so that was a really good buy. Okay, and this next top I picked up is just this cream polyester blouse. It has this pretty pleating in the front and a collar, and it's just that nice cream color, so it's much softer than stark white. And I kind of like polyester old tops like these because they're low maintenance. I mean, this has been sitting in the pile waiting to show you, and virtually no wrinkles, so it's nice. Polyester is an easy grab and grow. Let's move on to this cute pilgrim Victorian style top I picked up. It's just your like white, off-white rayon fabric, so it does hold the wrinkles. And it's got this really pretty pilgrim-esque or Victorian-esque collar. And it has like cinching at the back, so it gives you shape to your waist. I'm not really sure how I'm going to wear it. Probably layered underneath something scoop neck or maybe some black overalls. But I like it, and it was only $1, so I had to pick it up. This one is really exciting. I got this at the same church shop for $1, and I hope you can see how cool it is. It's this one shoulder strap bodycon dress with this great angular cutout here on the side. And it goes all the way, it's a long cut. But it fits like a glove, and it's got this really great sporty material. I'm not sure what they call it. Actually, it's warm too because it hugs the skin and the fabric is so thick. It's a really cool piece. I am very excited to wear this. I don't know where I'm going to wear this, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. So excited about this dress. Very cool. Okay, and the last wearable item for this haul are these shoes here. And check these out. They are like wooden disco bowling shoes. They are very cool. They're made in Italy. They look like they've barely been worn, and they've got that little chunky cutout wedge. And if you've been watching my last couple of thrift hauls, I've been picking up shoes like these on every haul. I'm gonna blame Miu Miu because I absolutely love Miu Miu, and I see the like 70s-ish chunky shoes, and that's in my mind subconsciously, and I'm drawn to them. But these are very cool. I think they work for winter also, against with black stockings, or even so bold to go with patterned stockings. They're really funky. They're made by Buco. Capensis. Is that right? If it is, give me a cookie, damn it. And the next thing I picked up is this really warm wool blanket. I got this for $5, and it's that dark gray on one side and then a light gray on the other, and it has this cream colored fringe on either ends. And it has this suede tag here on the end. I'm not sure if it's anything notable, but Interior Collections, or JAB Interior Collections. I'm not sure, but it is very warm. So sitting by the fire and adding this to the mix makes it so cozy and warm. And I was actually playing with it in front of the mirror and thinking about those oversized wool ponchos. And I don't know, maybe belting this? Would it pass off as something actually made to wear without looking too homeless? And run to like the post office or something? I think it might, like belting it. But it works as a blanket, and it's so warm. And I've been seeing these gray fuzzy blankets at like Target and other like department stores. They're pretty pricey, and I'm glad I found a nice gray one that's wool and very warm and easier to take care of than those fuzzy blankets, because this will still be soft even with washing it. So I'm really glad to have found that. All right, now that I'm covered in lint, it's time to end the thrift haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and keep an eye out for another thrifted lookbook, and I will chat with you guys later. Bye.